John Mulaney, the acclaimed comedian and actor known for his sharp wit and introspective humor, has recently opened up about the profound transformations he's experienced as a father in his early 40s. At 43 years old, Mulaney shares his life with his wife, Olivia Munn, and their 2 young children, son Malcolm Hiệp, who is 3 years old, and daughter May, who is just 13 months old. In a candid interview, Mulaney delved into how the relentless pace of parenting has stripped away any remnants of pretense from his daily existence, forcing a raw authenticity that he now cherishes deeply. This shift, he explains, isn't just a byproduct of exhaustion but a liberating evolution that has redefined his priorities, relationships, and even his approach to comedy. Mulaney described this newfound genuineness as an inevitable outcome of a life overflowing with responsibilities. "I'm 43 now," he shared thoughtfully. "I find when you are so busy that there's no time. You couldn't fake us. If you tried, authenticity comes naturally." There's a palpable relief in his words, as if the chaos of diaper changes, bedtime routines, and endless family logistics has acted as a natural filter, weeding out superficiality. In his 20s and 30s, Mulaney was no stranger to the performative aspects of Hollywood and stand-up, crafting personas, navigating social scenes, and occasionally masking vulnerabilities behind layers of irony. But now, with 2 toddlers demanding constant attention, those old habits feel not just impractical but impossible. If you just fill your life with children and work and friends and people and Zooms, you never have a moment to stand in your closet and be like, "What kind of person am I?" There's no time for inauthenticity, he elaborated, painting a vivid picture of a man too immersed in the tangible demands of fatherhood to indulge in existential navel-gazing. This theme of time, or the lack thereof, recurs throughout Mulaney's reflections, underscoring how parenting in one's 40s differs markedly from earlier stages of life. He recalls the freedom of his younger years, when schedules were more flexible and energy levels allowed for late-night rehearsals or spontaneous outings. Today, every minute is accounted for, coordinating nap times, preparing meals that might actually be eaten, and squeezing in work calls amid the symphony of children's laughter and cries. Yet, far from resenting this structure, Mulaney views it as a gift. "In your 40s you just stop pretending," he asserted firmly. "You fill your life with work and family and people you love. There's no time for inauthenticity, and honestly that makes everything a lot easier." This admission resonates with a broader cultural conversation about midlife parenting, where many in their 40s enter the realm of diapers and daycare not as novices but as seasoned adults equipped with perspective, patience, and perhaps a touch more humility. Delving deeper into the emotional landscape, Mulaney touched on the joys and challenges of raising Malcolm and May. Malcolm, with his boundless curiosity and emerging personality, has already begun to mirror his father's comedic timing, prompting giggles during family dinners with his precocious observations. May, the baby of the family, brings a softer, more instinctive love, her tiny hands grasping at Mulaney's fingers during quiet moments that feel stolen from the whirlwind. Mulaney spoke of these interactions with a tenderness that belies his on-stage persona, emphasizing how they've grounded him in ways his career never could. "Parenting 2 kids means double the heartaches and double the triumphs," he mused. "Every milestone with Malcolm feels like a victory lap, but May's first steps? That's pure magic, unfiltered and overwhelming." He recounted a recent anecdote, Malcolm insisting on helping with May's bath, resulting in more water on the floor than in the tub, yet transforming a mundane chore into a memory etched in laughter. These stories illustrate not just the logistical juggling act but the profound emotional recalibration that comes with expanding one's family. Mulaney's relationship with Olivia Munn, whom he married in 2021, serves as the anchor in this narrative. The couple's journey to parenthood wasn't without hurdles. Munn's battle with breast cancer in 2023, which she navigated with grace and ferocity, added layers of resilience to their bond. Mulaney praised Munn's strength, noting how her recovery has infused their home with a deeper appreciation for health and presence. "Olivia's the one who keeps us all steady," he said. "She's got this quiet power that turns chaos into harmony. With her, parenting feels like a team sport, not a solo sprint." Together, they've cultivated rituals that weave work and family seamlessly, shared story times where Mulaney voices cartoon characters with exaggerated flair, or weekend hikes where the kids toddle along, collecting leaves and stones as treasures. These moments, Mulaney insists, are the antidote to burnout, reminding him daily why authenticity matters more than applause. Transitioning from the personal to the professional, Mulaney revealed how fatherhood has influenced his comedy. His latest tour, which marks the first time he's brought the entire family on the road, has become a masterclass in adaptability. We make sure that we are checked into the hotels. We make sure that the do not disturb is on the phone when the baby goes down. We have it down to a science, he shared with a chuckle, detailing the elaborate choreography of travel. Sound checks now include lullabies for May and green rooms double as playpens. This integration hasn't diluted his material. If anything, it's enriched it. Audiences have noticed a warmer, more relatable edge to his sets. Jokes about sleep deprivation landing harder because they're drawn from the trenches. Comedy used to be my escape, Mulaney reflected. Now it's my mirror. Fatherhood has given me stories that are funnier because they're true, and truer because they're funny. Looking ahead, he's excited about headlining Chicago's Wrigley Field next summer, envisioning a night where fans chant along to bits about midnight feedings and toddler tantrums. Beyond the stage, Mulaney's entrepreneurial spirit shines through his launch of Years, a non-alcoholic beer brand that's become a quiet passion project. Sobriety, which he embraced after a well-publicized struggle with addiction in 2020, has been a cornerstone of his personal growth, and this venture extends that commitment into the public sphere. When you stop drinking, you lose some things, but you gain a lot more, he explained. You get new kinds of connections and new things that matter. Years isn't just a beverage, it's a statement. A crisp, flavorful alternative that invites people to celebrate without the haze. Mulaney described the creation process with enthusiasm, collaborating with brewers to nail the hoppy profile, testing batches during family picnics, and watching friends swap stories over cans instead of cocktails. For parents like him, it's practical too, a way to unwind after a long day without compromising the next morning's energy. It's about presence, he added. Being there fully for the bedtime hugs and the dawn choruses.